లుక్ అన్నిట్లో మీ అప్రోచ్ ఎలా ఉండింది, మీరు ఆయన కలిసి ఎలా పనిచేశారు?
It had lot of layers, lot of thought process in it. I'm trying to understand where we started. So, Director Shiva is a wonderful person who is also has very vast, wide knowledge about literature. At least, particularly Tamil literature, the best of the best books, which speaks about Sangha Ilakyam and any important landmark books, whatever you can find, he's read it all. Any writer, anybody who's done with literature or Tamil or history, he's a really a very good person who's read everything. I got to know this because when Jai Bhim director Gnanavel came and met him for 2 minutes, they spoke about 10 books each other.
Okay.
So Gnanavel is a journalist and he's also a big reader of books. I read here and there when somebody is recommending something. Sometimes I've not finished 4-5 books, I just go to the other book and I come back to the previous book. So that's my thing. So when a director is writing something about past history, he makes everything very real with characters and their characters' emotion, their graph. That arc is always very nice, not only for the hero's father, the hero's clan, hero's friend, and if there are other small characters, where that emotion will start, where it will go peak, when it will come down. If he's a warrior, he's just always not going to be stiff like a warrior, like a soldier. He's not going to be walking like that. He has to behave in a certain way with his father. Even though he's a protector of the clan, he will have his father, the way he speaks to the father. If there are kids, how will he behave with the kids? And if there is a complex situation, there is an emergency, then how would he react to it? Or if he is at fault, then how a warrior is going to behave when he is at fault? So there are so many layers to this character. It is not like, I can be stiff, like, in 300, who are we? That is not there always. It's like, a lot of, he's vulnerable, he's, emotional, he's again, he has to give pep talks. So many things happen. So whatever the scene was, there's a need for that scene or that screenplay. So a lot of flow, up and down flows there, which I found very good about Kangwa. And also he stands for his word. If he's given a word, if he's given a promise, what come may, even if there are like 10,000 people against him, he can stand in front of him and he will give that last fight till whatever he can. Is the main world about Kangwa. Few directors, for example, so many directors will give you a script book. Then you regularly go through the script, you know the lines, you by heart your characters, what other characters are talking. For this line of the other actor, how will you, take your time and tell your line, how you want to go at a stretch. Like for Sudha, when I did Akasham Ni Adra, she spotted me saying like, I take lot of pauses in between 2-3 lines or 2-3 words. In a sentence, she said like, you think about the line or you think about the word or you want to underline a particular line or want to underline a particular word and you want to give a lot of importance to that word. Let's go flat. Let's go one stretch without any pauses. So, K.F. Ravikumar sir said like, you are talking fast and I would want you to go slow. So every time a director comes with a very different design, I think you should not preconceive and go with one set pattern. I would want to perform like this. You have to be ready to adapt to that design. Like Bruce Lee says, be water, my friend. Get into any shape. You won't know what shape. You have to pattern you have to get into. You just have to be ready. With Shiva Garu, in the morning only you will actually get the dialogues. You know the scene. But the actual dialogues, word-to-word dialogues, you actually get it only that morning of that scene. And he would like it to be as real and as candid as possible. And he's not very rigid with his lines. Here and there, one word here and there will change. For me to be that character, if I think I have to speak in a certain way, we talk in a way and then we perform. So to take it to that world, we also didn't want to take it to a language which people will not understand. The Gen Z also should understand now. Now 2000 people who are born in the 90s have become
సెందమిల్ అంటారు దాంట్లో మాట్లాడితే
now
ఇప్పుడు audience-
boomers,
Yeah.
Gen Z, all these kids have come. So we have to connect with both the world. Our elders and the youngsters we need to connect. So Madan Karki gave us beautiful dialogues. And this world I think is formed very differently. I think from Bahubali everybody's done this exercise. For us again it was very new. And it was also a tribal world. It was not a kingly kingdom and which will have a lot of elite one civilized lifestyle will not be there. It's a tribal primitive lifestyle. So it will have those little harsh rustic behavior to it.
మొత్తం ఫ్యాంటసీ ఇమాజిన్ లైక్ ఫోకా లేకపోతే వాజ్
It
ఇట్
can be-
హిస్టారికల్ అంటే హిస్టరీలో ఇలాంటి ట్రైబ్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా సిమిలర్ అక్కడి నుంచి రెఫరెన్స్ తీసుకున్నారు లైక్ ఆల్ టోటలీ క్రియేషన్ ఫ్రమ్
The names have been derived. See, everything started with one center point will be what is their belief. Our belief starts with what we pray to worship to. Who are our deities? Like one clan will have water as their deity. They worship to water. So their behavior will be like that. It will be more calmer. They would like to be in peace. Now, in water, like there's no chaos much. The words they use is very different. And one clan, one island, they pray to the fire god. And they are fierce, they are strong, they are good, but something happens, there's no compromise, there's no something which they will easily forgive. Another clan, a land of no rules, which prays to blood. What if their deity is blood? And that's how they all behave.
మీరు చెప్తుంటే ట్రైలర్ నుంచి కనెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం ఎవరు ఏ క్లాన్ అయి ఉంటారు అని ఓకే
So that's how they behave as a clan, the words they use, their body language, their names, everything changes accordingly. And also, what if there is a power game? If one village has got, one island has got a lot of power and the other person maybe comparatively they don't have. Economically there is a divide. What if they are well-to-do and the other person not well-to-do? What if they have different skills? What conflict can arise and what betrayal can happen and how clashes can happen. So this whole film, the war is also, the reason behind the war is something very different from what a regular usual cinema will have.
అన్న మీరు చేసిన సినిమాల్లో మోర్ థియేట్రికల్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఫిల్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయి లైక్ సింగం ఆకాశమని హద్దురగా మోర్ రియలిస్టిక్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఫిల్మ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అండ్ మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ద లైన్ ఆత్రేయ అండ్ సూర్య ఆర్ అదర్ ఫిల్మ్స్ మీటర్ పరంగా మీ స్పెక్ట్రంలో కంగు ఎక్కడ పడుతుంది ఇటువైపా మధ్యలోనా
I think in life, ups and downs are beautiful. Any sound wave, light wave, when you're singing, it has to be up and down. In Nedil, Kuril, in languages also, words also, there is always up and down. I think in life, it's nice to have up and downs, some films this way and some films that way. It makes a beautiful balance. We have to connect with a lot of sensibilities. It can't be one kind of film. I have to maximum reach to all audience who are coming from a street vendor or a rickshaw puller who's sweating every day to a person who's somewhere done well in life and sitting in the US or UK. He's seen the other part of the world. They also should connect. So I tried to make a balance between these two. So this film will have, again I repeat this, humbly repeat it. Lot of legends are there and they have given iconic landmark films. This film will also have its own never seen before visual.
అన్న మీరు యూ ఆల్వేస్ డన్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ దట్ నీడెడ్ ప్రాస్థెటిక్స్ a lot and you're like a seasoned person in this. So were there any of your inputs also in designing the look of the character or was it totally left to the creative, the arts people or something like that?
No, it's all everybody coming together. I love collaboration. I love a lot of interaction. I love ideas thrown by anybody. We respect everybody. Even the last makeup assistant also will come up with one idea. A last art department person will give us one idea. It can be anybody, anywhere, throwing ideas. It's just having open ears, open heart, and everybody's working as a family. I should thank Anuvardhan Garu, Vishnuvardhan Garu's wife, Anuvardhan, who's always done a lot of wonderful films. With Ajit sir also, she's done a lot of films, Rajini sir, and for me, Ela Mariyu, Seventh Sense also, she did the costume look. And Milan sir, our art director, Milan Garu. I think as a team, we all will dedicate this film for Milan Garu, whom we missed. He passed away before the last schedule. He created this world, be it 200 kudils, huts on top of a mountain cliff, or be it a warship. Imagining a warship which is 700 years back, or be it a flight interior, or making almost a crocodile look alive. A 12 feet, 14 feet crocodile which will actually look alive, which can actually move, which will have 4-5 functions also. So he created all that. He made a factory. So his input is also there in the look. And Sarina, my makeup artist, who also helped me in Rolex look and my other films also, she's also been a part of it. So everybody has, they have come together and done this look. It takes 2.5 hours, 3 hours for the makeup every day. 150 days of shoot, I had to do this complete makeup, braid the hair, patiently sit, all that.
And throughout your journey, I have seen మీరు గజనీలో ఫస్ట్ టైం 6-pack చేశారు, మళ్ళీ చాలా ఏళ్ళ తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు 6-pack చేశాను అంటున్నారు. బట్ మిమ్మల్ని నేను రియల్ లైఫ్లో ఫాలో అవుతున్నా కాబట్టి between your 6-pack body and your non-6-pack body, I only see 3-4 kg variation. So for 20 years, you consistently maintain fitness. Cinema 6-pack annappudu, I know the schedule. It's a very measured diet, high protein, more fiber, more cardio and weights you throw in. That is kind of understood. Everybody knows how, and ఎందుకంటే మీరు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ క్లిప్స్ అని పెట్టారు సూర్య సన్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ అప్పటి నుంచి. But throughout these 20 years also, you remain very fit. There's no fluctuation in your weight. So on non-shoot days, what is your approach towards fitness? Do you have a trainer? How many times do you work out in a week? Do you calculate your food?
Everybody has a body type. And I have this body type where I actually don't gain much weight. It is somewhere father, mother, some genes is like that. Sometimes Joe and my brother will be, Karthi will be very upset. Even if we smell food, we gain weight, put on weight, and you're having biryani, you're having masala dosa, podi dosa, and and they say like you have lost weight, and we are in the gym, and nobody comments at us whenever they look. So this keeps happening every time. Thanks to my definitely trainers, Nirmal has been with me for almost 5+ years. I'm 49 now. I'm 49, and for Kangwa Climax, there was a need. I have to stand in front of Bobby Deol sir, and we had to fight. And suddenly this thought of, what if, there's a long fight which happens, and end, can it be a bare body fight?
Oh my God.
And during the film, apart from shooting, I followed a 100-day plan.
Oh, wow.
In 100 days, natural body, I achieved a 6-pack. So definitely, I like to feel guilty. I like to eat a lot and then hit the gym.
Room lo chusen edo sweets unnai. Inent ente fit ga
I'm a foodie. I'm a total complete foodie. And me, my wife, my daughter, we're all foodie. My son is not. Night 11 o'clock we'll order, Appa, can you Swiggy this tiramisu ice cream, this cake and all that. That keeps happening. I'm a complete foodie. But that 100 days, I try to be as strict as possible. And it is that faith for audience, I don't want to compromise on the visual. So it's a challenge also. After 10 years, again to do a 6-pack, you challenge yourself, that the game gets interesting.
Life harder now?
Life gets interesting. Yes, always. See, at 30, it is like running on a flat road. At 49, it is climbing a mountain. Your metabolism slows down, so you have to do more cardio, more deficit diet, more strict food.
ఆలోచిస్తేనే చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంది. ఇందాక మీరు చెప్పినప్పుడు ఫాదర్ గురించి చెప్పారు, కోయంబత్తూర్ అని చెప్పి. వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ స్పీక్ తమిళ్, మీరు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు it feels more like a Coimbatore person speaking. Neenga, Vanga, Ukkaringa.
That is always there.
It's there. So, me growing up in, Naku, for example, my Godavari district nundi. But Chennai lo putti perigam. But na bhasha, ma tindi food alavatlu, still, though I've never lived there, it's still there. So, what is your connection with your hometown influence? Evana unda ippudiki food, cuisine anta art styles, cuisine untada? Endukante mi family alavatlu alaga?
It is Coimbatore side, Kongu side biryani. They call it Arsiyam Paruppu Sadam. It is actually a veg food. It will look like a lemon rice, but it's not that flavor.
Okay.
It will have that little purpose to it, and it's called Arsim Barapu Sadam. Is a famous thing in Coimbatore, and that's my connection. Even in Chennai, whenever we feel something we are missing it, then Appa will say like, let's have Arsim Barapu Sadam today, and we all have that. We all live together, and there's always that Coimbatore talk or something here and there coming. Even when they on the road, Coimbatore particularly, I believe it is still like that. For my memory at least, whenever we went on a train and then take a cab and go, any freak accident, something happens, they don't come and hold your collar and that talk is not there. என்னங்க வந்து இப்படி இடிச்சு போட்டிங்க, பார்த்து வரலாம் இல்லைங்க, சரி சரி போச்சா நீங்கள் போங்க, ஒன்று மாலை இல்லைங்க, இல்லை எங்களுக்கு ஒன்று மாலைங்க, நீங்கள் கிளம்புங்க போங்க. సో వెరీ రెస్పెక్ట్ఫుల్.
మీరు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు కూడా చాలా పద్ధతిగా చాలా సాఫ్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. నాకు ఎందుకో కోయంబత్తూరు తిరిగాను, కొల్లాచి షూటింగ్ అప్పుడు చూసాను, మీరు మాట్లాడుతూ నాకు కోయంబత్తూరు గుర్తుకొస్తుంది, అందుకే అది అడిగాను.
దట్ లిటిల్ వాంగ, ఈవెన్ ద కిడ్స్ దే కాల్ దెమ్ వాంగ సాఫ్టింగ్లా తంగం సామి, ఆల్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్స్.
అన్న మీరు తమిళ్ హౌస్ హోల్డ్లో పెరిగారు, జ్యోతిక గారు హిందీ స్పీకింగ్ పర్సన్.